Every town had one. That one building no adult talked about, but every kid knew. In Jason's neighborhood, it was the old textile mill, 3 stories of crumbling brick and busted-out windows at the edge of town. Grown-ups called it dangerous. Kids called it the old place. And for years, they dared each other to go inside. Now, on a hot July afternoon, Jason, Tyler, Micah, and Denise stood at the rusted gate, bikes dropped in the grass behind them, hearts thudding under their sweat-soaked shirts. "No turning back now," Tyler said, trying to sound cool even though his voice cracked. They slipped through a hole in the fence and stepped into another world, one that smelled like old rain, rust, and something forgotten. Shards of glass crunched under their sneakers. Graffiti and vines climbed the walls. Sunlight poured in through broken rafters like spotlights on a dusty stage. Each floor was a new adventure. An old office full of mildewed papers. A locker room where a cracked mirror still hung crooked. A stairwell that felt like it went on forever. They took turns leading, jumping at every clang and echo. Every sound could be a ghost, or worse, a real person. On the second floor, they found a huge empty room where the floorboards creaked with every step. In the center, a dusty couch, a few candles, and a busted boom box. "Someone's been here," Micah whispered. They didn't stay long after that. Something about that room changed the vibe. The fun part faded, replaced by the unmistakable feeling that they were being watched. They bolted down the stairs, shoved back through the fence, and jumped on their bikes without a word. Back in the sunlight, breathing hard, Jason glanced at the others. Wide eyes, nervous smiles. "Same time next week?" Denise said, grinning. They laughed louder than they needed to. They never went back. But for the rest of their lives, whenever they passed that side of town, they'd look at the ruins of that mill and remember the courage it took to go in, the fear they didn't admit to, and the summer they made their own legends.